the late 1950s, 14, timid sea monster child Luca Pagaro herds goatfish off the coast of the Italian town of Porto Rosso. His parents forbid him from approaching the surface, fearing that he might be hunted by humans. At some point, Luca meets Alberto Scorfano, an individual ocean beast kid who lives alone in an unwanted pinnacle on dry land. At the point when Alberto urges Luca to branch out of the sea, it is uncovered that ocean beasts transform into people for however long they are dry. Luca and Alberto start hanging out and become companions, and they wish to possess a Vespa and travel all over the planet. After finding their child's activities, Luca's folks choose to send him to live in the profound with his uncle. In reprisal, Luca takes off with Alberto to hang out in Porto Rosso. The young men cross paths with Ercole Visconti, the neighborhood menace and five-time boss of the Porto Rosso Cup, a kids' marathon of swimming, pasta eating, and trekking. At the point when Ercole attempts to absorb Luca wellspring, Giulia Marcovaldo, a little kid, stops him. In order to win the cash required for a Vespa, the young men collaborate with Giulia for the marathon. Giulia welcomes them to remain at her home and presents her angler father, Massimo, who holds feelings of spite towards ocean beasts. In the meantime, Luca's folks penetrate the town to track down their child. Giulia and Luca bond over their affection for picking up, making Alberto envious. At the point when Luca shows interest in going to class, Alberto purposefully uncovers his ocean beast structure to Giulia to forestall it. Reluctant to surrender himself, Luca fakes shock to accompany Giulia, and a sold-out Alberto escapes as Ercole's group appear and attempt to chase him. Shattered, Alberto wastes all that in his concealing spot. Not long after, Giulia figures out that Luca is an ocean beast too, and sends him away for his security. Luca endeavors to accommodate with Alberto, who is uncovered to have been deserted by his dad quite a while in the past. He vows to win the Vespa to reconstruct their fellowship. The marathon starts with Luca and Giulia contending independently. Luca figures out how to finish the swimming race and pasta eating challenge without uncovering himself, yet downpour starts during the bicycle race. Alberto makes an appearance to give him an umbrella, just to be kicked by Ercole to the wet ground and uncovered, to everybody's shock. Luca this time helps him, but uncovering himself also. They continue trekking, with Ercole currently attempting to spear them for cash, which is come by Giulia crushing her bicycle against his. Luca and Alberto inadvertently cross the end goal, yet turn around to help Giulia. At the point when Ercole and other townsfolk go up against them, Massimo defends them and demands that they have won. A couple of the townsfolk are uncovered to be ocean beasts too, and Luca is at last rejoined with his loved ones. The people invite the ocean beasts to the special case of Ercole, whose bias transforms him into an untouchable. His cohorts, who were tired of his maltreatment, toss him into the wellspring. Luca and Alberto purchase a Vespa, yet Alberto offers it to get a train ticket for Luca, permitting him to go to class in Genoa with Giulia. Luca's family, Massimo, and Alberto see Luca and Giulia off at the train station, where they all guarantee to keep in contact. During the credits, Luca meets Giulia's mom, while Massimo takes on Alberto.